On Friday last week, Kyaddondo East MP Robert Kyagulanyi Sentamu, popularly known as Bobi Wine, flew out of the country to the US to seek specialized treatment. The MP says he was tortured by soldiers of the Allied Special Forces Command after he was arrested in Arua on 13th August ahead of the municipality by-election. Bobi Wine, who first wrote about his ordeal, has now spoken out. He addressed an international press conference in Washington, D.C., alongside his international lawyer, Robert Amsterdam.
My skin keeps peeling. This blister that I received, all this hand has been peeling. I got injections that I don't know about, and I spent quite a long time on cuffs.
The MP said all the terrible things he was subjected to would not deter him from fighting for freedom, the rule of law, and better governance in Uganda.
Indeed, is our power, and to assert that no amount of brutality, no amount of repression is going to cow us down. We swore to ourselves that we shall insist on the fight for freedom.
We are here against medical advice because we know that whatever medical treatment he receives here will be negated by the treatment he receives there if they continue the ongoing brutality. We have to find a way to stop it.
Asked whether he was not afraid of returning home after treatment, Bobi Wine gave a firm response.
I must go back home. Uganda is my home. I don't have another home. I'm Ugandan, and I'm going back home.
He also explained why he sought treatment abroad.
Because of the distrust of our institutions. For example, I was brutalized. The second time I was arrested from the airport, I was brutalized in front of a government doctor. And because of what was injected in me, myself and my family was scared.
The Kyaddondo East MP broke down when he recalled the killing of one of his aides, Yasin Kauma, who was shot dead inside the MP's car in Arua on 13th August.
Excuse me, paid the price. Yasin Kauma. Excuse me.
Bobi Wine's international lawyer, Robert Amsterdam, says they will engage the US government to suspend military cooperation with Uganda and put restrictions on some government officials blamed for human rights abuses.
The fact is, American arms and American equipment have been used to torture Ugandans. We call on the US government to immediately suspend military funding to Uganda. We are compiling a list under the Magnitsky Act. Ugandan torturers, beware. Your ability to travel, your ability to hold assets abroad may well be put at risk.
Amsterdam dismissed claims by government officials that Bobi Wine was being funded by foreign forces hell-bent on causing regime change in Uganda.
There ain't no foreign agent involved. There is, however, something to note, and that is that the Museveni regime is a foreign agent of the American military with respect to its activities in Sudan and Somalia. And therefore, it is Washington that has the ultimate control over what's going on in Uganda today.
Her co-founder was kidnapped and tortured so badly for 2 days and he was being forced to agree with the security forces that he will be a key witness to pin me and to confess that I'm being funded through my wife's NGO. That is the least that we see, but this is ongoing with many people.